Hello everyone, and this is a battle with the Killer Nacho. It's a region battle, Hoenn versus the Johto. Alright, so he's gonna taunt my Swampert, and that's not good for Swampert, because Swampert wants to set up Stealth Rocks, and he's like, all I want to do is set up Stealth Rocks. So he goes into Meganium, and I'm like, Waterfall, and that's gonna do nothing. Yeah, so in about 2 leftover munchies-ness, it's gonna heal, and I'm like, it's gay. So I go into Slippy. And, yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I used the wild Pokemon modifier to get Slippy because it was just kind of like a, hey, let's do this thing right now. And I'm like, yeah, so I was like, okay, so I really didn't, and you know, like, I really didn't have enough time to get my team, so I just, like Blaziken and Slippy is a wild the wild Pokemon modifier thingamabobber, and yeah, I don't know. I felt really dirty about it, so I released them after this battle, and so yeah, they're no more, but you don't have to worry about it, guys. But anyways, so I don't know what happened. A whole bunch of stuff happened. I just know that my Swampert can't take or didn't put up Stealth Rock, and like Swampert's purpose is to excuse me. Swampert's purpose is to pretty much put up Stealth Rocks, and yeah. So yeah. Anyways, and now I'm gonna go for the Leech Seed here, or no, sub. Whoops, excuse me. I'm gonna go for the sub, and then I'm gonna put Leech here, and he's gonna U-turn, and that's gonna, yeah. So it's pretty much a wasted turn, even though Slippy really doesn't know any attacks that could hurt it. So yeah, so here comes Crobat, and Crobat's gonna be mean, and he's going to use Super Fang on Tiny. Oh, look at Tiny, so cute. But anyways, yeah, so Tiny's going to take that Super Fang, and yeah, and then he's gonna taunt. I don't know what he was expecting Tiny to do, but Tiny's gonna use Ice Beam. And, yeah, so then he's going to, I don't know what he's going to do. Oh, he's going to U-turn. I'm going to go for another Ice Beam, and I believe he goes into his, Scizor. Yeah, and take the Ice Beam, and, yeah, so Tiny's, like, not doing anything to that Scizor, and Tiny's getting mad. So I go to my Swampert, and he's gonna U-turn, and that's going to do a lot, because you know why, kids? Yeah, it gets a crit. Woo! And he goes into Dustbuster. He said he didn't mean to, but I'm pretty sure, you know, he might have thought that he was, he thought he could take me out with, Body Slam. But I was able to get Stealth Rocks up, and that was Swampert's only purpose. And so yeah, now I know his Dustbuster's scarfed, because that's trick and stuff, so now it's going to have to use Body Slam again. And I go into Timmy, and Timmy's going to take that quite nicely. I was going to go into Crobat, and I'm like, yay, what is he going to use? But I used Double Edge. You know, I didn't know what he was going to go into. I was hoping not Scizor, because I didn't want, yeah. But he goes into Crobat, and yeah, takes the Double Edge. Now he goes into Scizor. And I go into Swampert, pretty much as Death Fodder. I didn't know what he was going to do, but yeah. So he does the Super Power thing, and, yeah. Now I go into my Blaziken. Yeah, he's in an Ultra Ball because I was just like too lazy to go breed. It was like, I don't know, 11 o'clock at night and stuff, and I'm just like, yeah, sure, just let me go catch one with at least the right nature, you know. But anyway, so yeah. So he sends in this Froggy. I take another superpower, and he's like, your Blaziken's scarfed. And I'm like, it is not scarfed, it's banded. So that's why I'm pretty sure it did a lot more than, you know, he was expecting. So I go into Ludicolo because he, I don't know, I just didn't want to send in, Slippy. I sent in, Ludicolo. And, yeah, so there's the Meganium, and Meganium's like, hi guys, and I'm gonna use Grass Knot and not quite KO it, even though it looks dead, but it's not! Oh my goodness. So, yeah, he's gonna use Light Screen, and that means that Grass Knot is gonna not quite KO it. And so I go for the Grass Knot again, hoping that I'll KO it this time. But he switches, and he doesn't know why. I don't know why either. But yeah, so I go for the protect, see what he's gonna lock himself into, because his scissors are banded, and he's gonna lock himself into U-turn. So I go into Timmy to take the U-turn, because yeah, Timmy's like defenses are off the charts. They're just like, whoa. So he goes into Typhlosion. I'm like, crap, what is this thing gonna do? Probably like a special fire move. So let's go into Ludicolo. Why not? I was gonna go to it's Tiny, but I didn't know, and I know that Ludicolo's special defense is really good. So yeah, I sent in a Ludicolo, and now he's like locked into it and stuff, and it goes into Meganium as Death Fodder, and yeah, no target, poop. So I wasn't able to poison thing, and Ludicolo's sad. He's like, his little pineapple thing sad. So, and then it goes for U-turn, and yeah, and I go back into Timmy to take the U-turn like he did last time. So yeah, now he goes into Typhlosion, and so I just decided to go back into Ludicolo because I didn't know what he was gonna do. And thank goodness he used Earthquake, and that's not very effective. And so now he's going to send in the Scizor, and his pokes are taking so much damage from Stealth Rock. So I Leech Seed, and you know, I'm like nom with the Leech Seedness, and I protect, yeah. And so I thought I could get more Leech Seed, but he's like, F that idea. And now he's gonna trick me, his Choice Scarf, and I'm like, yay, because now I'm gonna be stuck on Toxic, and I have to switch it. He's gonna get a free Focus Punch on something. But, and I'm like, the only thing that can really take a Focus Punch is Tiny. And Tiny's like, ooh, and I love Tiny. So Tiny takes that Focus Punch like a champ, and Tiny's not really all that fast, so yeah, Tiny's going to rest after this bout. He was really hoping to KO my Wailord, but yeah, just rest. I'm like, and I regain all my HP back, and he's just like watching that, and as my HP bar goes up, he's like, no. So yeah, and he has to get like he goes into Scizor. And I Rest Talk, and he's hoping for me to use Rest, but I use Water Spout, and that's just like, yeah. Out of everything, you know, I had to use like the strongest move. He goes back into Dustbuster, hoping for me to Sleep Talk and get Rest, but I don't. I get Ice Beam. That does a big chunk, and he couldn't move, and then I'm gonna be wake up and pretty much, yeah, take out the rest of his team. Pretty much. So, yeah, that was our battle. It was fun. We used Pokemon we liked, and we're gonna have we're going to have another one soon. It's a Sinnoh versus Kanto battle later this week. Yeah, and it'll be really fun and stuff, and I can't wait because it's awesome. And yeah, so like I don't know, Tiny's just like awesome, isn't he? He's like this little blue like blob on there on the floor, but in the other person's point of view, he's like, whoa, Tiny. But yeah, so thanks for watching, guys. Bye.